up. Easy now, no need to go down. Easy now, no need to go down. Rock that run, that is how we from. Easy now, no need to go down. Easy now, no need to go down. Rock that run, that is how we from. Easy now, no need to go down. Easy now, no need to go down. Rock that run, that is how we from. Easy now, no need to go down. Easy now, no need to go down. Rock that run, that is how we from.
Hey yo, what's good?
Yo,
friends?
yo.
It's your boy.
What up?
Hi guys. Hi friends. It's your boy, Young
Hey,
Stinny,
Disco.
Young Flacco out here, chilling with the Soundflick Pod boys. Down below, my brother. What is your name, sir?
This your boy Norik. That's cool. You already know.
They can see my
Here.
name. Skywalker Mike.
Low end God. Let's go.
What is up, y'all? We will be playing the episode very soon. We will have a timer on the screen so you guys can sync up with us. Sadly, we can't show the show on screen, which we would have loved to, but you can watch our reactions, listen to what we're going to be saying, and then after the episode is done, we will be recapping it, talking about other Marvel things. And yeah,
It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, so even though you guys can't watch like right with us, so just so you guys know, you guys don't have to partake, but we're gonna start right at 12:15. The reason for that, we've all experienced how terrible Agatha is in controlling the streaming services. So she's gonna mess up the servers. So we're not gonna start till 12:15, but it's all good. But if you guys want to start earlier, feel free. We're gonna be here pretty much for the next hour and a half, pretty much just vibing and chilling.
Yeah.
So other than that, what's up, boys? Skywalker, I know you're watching the season.
Yeah, I tried. I started a little late, so I couldn't watch everything. But I started from like episode 4.
Episode 4.
I think that was the in color one when she's having the babies, the twins.
Yeah.
Is it twins?
That one's one of my favorite episodes.
It's a good episode.
I mean,
No, episode 4 was the recap. Episode 4 was the recap where we first got Monica.
Okay, no, it's the one before that. Episode
so one before it
That's
was
where I
yeah. Let's see who we have in the chat. Okay, Disco's in here. See, Jesse's in here. Awesome,
We're
awesome.
very hyped for this episode, bro.
Yeah, man, super hyped.
I'm pulling up the episode right now.
Yeah, man.
We have it queued up, ready to go. But I'm hyped, bro. It's called episode 9.
What up,
Disco?
Disco?
Episode 9 is wild.
Yeah,
Disco,
they won't.
I miss you, bro.
They won't drop the title until I think a few days later.
Yeah, it's like it's
At least
after.
on Disney Plus. Like people usually find out what the title is before then too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So, Skywalker, just to answer your question, my favorite episode so far, um, I think it's probably the last one, man. Just getting that backstory was so crucial.
The
You know,
answers we needed.
yeah, it's a toss up. It's that one and the Halloween episode. Both of those are top two to me.
Right.
Just the Halloween episode because of just like we really got a good meat chunk of like what's going on. We got original outfits. We had Fietro, it's just and we got
Peter. We should just start
right,
calling him
Peter. We should just call him
Call
Peter.
him call him Feeder, bro.
Feeder.
What's wild is because he's a fake Peter, but also
No, he's the real
runs,
Peter, just the fake
he runs
Peter.
with his feet. He runs with his feet. He's a feeder.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. I'm hyped to see what they have in store for Quicksilver.
Yeah. Do we have like any yeah, we do have a fake Vision also. Vision.
No, Vision's not a real word already, sir. You can't. I don't know.
Oh man. Do we have any predictions of what we're gonna see in this episode?
We'll go along with the
Or
predictions.
what questions do we want answered?
Yeah,
like,
that
for
is
sure.
well. But also, I just want to point out, me and Narik have a $5 bet going right now.
True.
That when we see Monica Rambeau, that she will not. My bet is that she will not be captured or struggling.
Yeah.
That she'll be. Yeah, but we'll see. I don't mind. I'm sending $5 Cash App. I'll gladly lose, but it's all good. I doubt
I'm ready to get my money,
bro. She can't. She was a superhero for 20 minutes, dead ass, and. No, she can't just be captured right away.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It works.
Since when do brand new superheroes just automatically know how to use their powers?
That's true.
They always get messed up.
Look at Luke Cage.
Yeah, man. He got shot at.
He got shot at. Yeah, he had all these holes in his sweater. Who else?
Even Spidey.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Spider-Man
Spidey,
1.
Man.
Spider-Man 1 is like he go.
He fell hard. My man fell hard, hit the side of the wall, dropped down like crazy.
I mean, even in the last one, I don't think she wanted to go at it with Wanda.
No, she want that smoke.
She was able to frighten Wanda, but Wanda still would have probably would have took her apart.
She didn't want that smoke at all. Well, she was like, I don't know how to control this, so I'm not gonna rely on it.
Yeah.
Hey, Disco, real quick, bro. I know you're in the chat, but if you want to watch with us, let me know so I can send you the group watch link, bro.
Hey.
But yeah, going off of what Disco's saying, multiverse is here, right? We all know that Multiverse of Madness is coming. The main theory right now, of course, is that Doctor Strange is gonna pop up, which I'm hype about. We saw Paul Bettany say to Screen Rant, or what was it?
I don't know what it was.
He was basically saying like they're gonna be let down when they realize it's me. I'm not sure if it's him just throwing it off or if Vision's coming back to life, or it could be all things combined. But for sure, we're getting somebody at the end of this episode that has not been in the series this whole time.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get that. I think we're gonna get Vision versus Vision. I think Agatha and Scarlet Witch are gonna end up working together. I don't think that they're gonna be like fighting each other the whole time. I'm still holding out, man. I think we're gonna get Mephisto. I think we are. It's not gonna be a huge thing. It's gonna be kind of like
it's gonna be a breadcrumb, bro. That's all it is. It's setting it up for the bigger picture.
Either that, or we're gonna get like a Thanos situation when Thanos was first introduced, where he just kind of turned around and you saw his face and you're like, oh snap, that's him. It's gonna be one of those.
But the thing is, nobody knows what Mephisto looks like. Well, let's say the
or what the MCU version looks like.
Right. What the non-comic book
person is gonna be like a floating shadow.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Oz.
We don't really know.
Yeah, we don't know what it's gonna look like, but I'm hyped.
But yeah, I mean that's the thing. I was just listening to the Anthony Mackie Hot Ones, and he said that Marvel is really good at making the same thing different in different ways, so it doesn't always look the same. He was talking about how in every Marvel movie there's like a line of cars, SUVs going down the highway, but they always make it so it's a little different.
Yeah, when he started saying that, I was like trying to really put it together. Like when have I seen that? Yeah,
all the time. Yeah,
yeah,
he
that's
was
true.
right.
That's
He
true.
was right. So when he said that, I was like, okay, then I think it's going to be the same thing. They're going to probably introduce the actual villain, the future villain for the whole Phase 4 in a Thanos type of way. So
Yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, man. I think that there's going to be some questions that we won't get answered, as much as we want them to be answered, and it's going to be interesting. From what we've been told, this episode is going to be sad, and I don't think I could take it, man. I don't know what I'm going to see. Like, is everybody going to just die and then Wanda's going to be super sad and blow up the whole universe and change the reality because she can't handle it?
Her kids are going to die at the end, and then she's going to be so sad. Oh, I'm just kidding. But she could probably open up a portal to the multiverse. Like, say she loses Vision again, and she just releases all the energy once more.
No, I think she's going to...
I'm just spitballing random stuff.
Yeah,
I'm tired. It's been a long day.
I think what Narik said in the last quick dive is that Monica's going to help Wanda let go of Vision. But who knows if he's going to be gone? Because just because she's letting him go doesn't mean he's gone.
Yeah.
Right.
Who knows? He can manifest somehow. That there's a physical version and a pretty much a mind version of Vision. So I don't know. Like, are they going to obliterate each other, or what's?
Well, one of the things,
really what we're trying.
One of the cool things that I've seen in a comic book is actually Monica. She's Spectrum in the comic book, and she actually turns into light and goes into Scarlet Witch, and they do like this crazy incantation, and Scarlet Witch basically like projects her forward, and it's like way more powerful than what Scarlet Witch normally does with that. And I have a feeling that they're going to team up, and we're going to see Monica use her Spectrum powers in a way that we've never seen before in a team up with Wanda, and I think that's going to be pretty dope.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's going to be awesome.
4 minutes away. Okay, before we jump in, if there's anybody in the chat that has any questions or anything that wants to be talked about once this is over, let us know so we can cover that. So we're basically going to summarize all of our previous quick dives as well as jump in to whatever we're about to watch. But there's so much that has not been said yet, and I'm really curious how that's going to be jam-packed into 58 minutes.
I'm already looking at the thumbnail. You just see Vision in the back with Wanda, and the kids are helping fight. So we know the kids will escape the clutches of Agatha. That's far. I don't know if you've seen the thumbnail, but it looks... It's awesome.
It's going to be on and popping, man. We're going to get this thing action packed. So, I hope we get some answers for Fietro. I hope that they don't just leave us hanging on that. And I hope that we... Oh man, it's just crazy what Marvel's doing. Like, they're literally, the timeline of this whole year is we're getting a show, we're getting a movie, then we're getting another show, then we're getting a movie, then we're getting another show, and it's going to be nonstop. There's literally going to be maybe 2 to 3 weeks in between times that we get brand new Marvel shows and movies that are going to push the narrative forward. And I don't know. I think that waiting a year kind of paid off. Like, for us to just get this constant content is going to be great.
Yeah. This is
there's gonna be a lot.
I think the thing I'm most excited about is we're gonna get so many different sides of the stories where they're all going to add up. So like when it comes to Falcon and Winter Soldier coming up next, and then I'm pretty sure once Loki ends, it's going to tie in. Like, Loki's going to be its own entity for the first few episodes, and then when it finally ends, boom, it's going to tie in, and then that's going to go. I'm pretty sure it's going to go straight to Guardians 3.
Well, it's crazy because
Shang-Chi is after that, and Shang-Chi is going to deal with magic too. So
the crazy thing about Loki is it's the first Marvel show where they're doing it based off of pretty much an anti-hero
Antihero, right?
Mhm.
villain, you know.
Mhm.
So it's gonna be
And the
weird.
first one based in an actual multiverse, because we know
Yeah.
that Loki went someplace else. So
Right.
we're getting
So-
one in another area.
The 2012 Loki.
So it'd be interesting to see if it's just gonna be its own thing, just Adventures of Loki type thing, or how it's
The
gonna tie
Adventures
back
of
in.
Loki.
You know, because is he gonna help come back and
Well,
fight with
there's
the
so
new
many
Avengers,
different
or
Lokis, you know, from the
is he
trailer.
gonna be a villain again to the new Avengers?
Mhm.
Because it's a different Loki. Like you said, it's a multiverse Loki. The
Yeah.
Loki that we know originally
Exactly.
is dead.
Yeah. So from what I could see in the trailers, it looks like that Loki was on one of the planes during the Civil War fight and was watching it all go down.
Oh,
And I was like, yo, that's nuts if they're going to have this guy just traveling through time and seeing the events
it's
of
basically
other,
him catching
you know,
up.
yeah, it's
Basically him
going to,
catching up to
I think it's going to be like him catching up of what's going on. And then you have the time variance, the temporal variance authority, and that deals with Kang. And we got Kang the Conqueror, which is rumored to be the big bad, the next Thanos type villain. And with all of this multiverse, all of this time manipulation, it seems pretty likely that that's going to be the case.
Right. Not only that, but also keep in mind, he's gonna mess up the timeline, because if there's a timeline without Vision, sorry, not Vision, I'm tripping. Without Loki, without him going through like Thor 2 and everything, like we basically have the first Loki of everything. So I don't know.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna be wild. But
We will
guys,
see.
You guys
see what
ready?
time it is, guys?
Yes. So Sincere
Alrighty.
will be counting us down. As soon as he hits 1, everybody press play. Hopefully we sync up. If we don't sync up entirely and you don't want to hear us spoil it or anything, check back in after the episode and we will be talking about it. So
Mhm.
Yes,
Thank you.
and
Let's get it.
real
Tuning
quick,
in.
while you guys are pulling up your app, shout out to Productive Culture for hosting us once more.
correct,
Yes.
If you guys want to start up your podcast, follow Productive Culture. Tell them Soundflick Boys sent you while you guys are pulling that up. But with that being said, I'm going to count down for 5. We're all going to start together. Y'all ready? WandaVision season finale, Soundflick Boys. I'm
Let's
hyped.
go. Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh no, something went wrong. It says pause, Derbs. Yo, bro, these servers.
still,
Servers are down still.
That or group watch is just not watching. Where we might have to go to Plan B, boys.
Nah, it's probably the servers.
so if you guys are playing and you guys want to keep watching, just keep watching. Don't
Yeah, do your
wait
thing.
for us. We will still be here.
Pretty much. Alrighty, hold up, boys. We're gonna do this the right way. It's
a
like
small glitch in the matrix.
there's always a glitch in the matrix, bro.
Yeah, it
It
could be the
happens.
servers too. I know the servers for the past 3 weeks have been very, very buggy. And
Man, that was such an epic intro I gave too, man.
Hey man, it happens.
Teehee. It's all
Sometimes
good.
you gotta take a few strikes.
And then if this doesn't work, what's going to happen is we're going to go to Plan B. Plan B is going to be we're all just going to watch individually and just sync up together, which is totally fine. We got this, boyos. Yeah,
Getting back in. Give me a second.
it's all good,
Yeah,
bro.
as soon as we see you pop up here, we'll be
I also want to
ready.
point out, if you guys have Disney Plus, you guys can change your Avi to Vision now. That's what I did.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool. All right, I'm in there.
Alrighty, y'all. All
Let's
right,
do
let's try
it.
this one more time. All right, give you guys one more time to reset it.
Are you guys
That being said, episode 9 WandaVision, Lord,
On the
Jesus,
one.
This is in your hands on the one, not on go, on the one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. No, it's still saying something's wrong. All right, boys. Plan B. We're just gonna go ahead and sync up together.
Okay,
Yeah, see-
Miguel says it's still
Oh.
down on his end too.
Yeah, I think it's the servers.
Servers
I don't
are
know.
down.
Disney
Oh no,
should have known about this. They should have
bro.
planned ahead. I hope they get
We
this right for Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
I mean, we try to plan ahead where we're like, let's start at 12:15. It'll be all good.
No, yeah, but it's the season finale. Like they're getting more viewers. They're getting probably the same amount or more viewers than episode 1, I think.
True.
So we will try again shortly. We'll give it some time. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'll start
the
up. I'll
servers-
start up a new group watch until it starts.
Dang.
But all right, real quick, while this is happening, everybody in the chat, thank y'all for sticking with us. But also,
Appreciate
this is
y'all.
kind of like this is weird because it's technically a part of the culture. You know what I mean? Like crap
is
like this. But also, I'm staying away from Twitter just because I don't want to see any spoilers in case some people are in. But also, like,
Nah, I'm on Twitter right now. People aren't in.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, okay. I see what he says. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. But hopefully we can get this going soon. I wonder what it is. Like, do you think they just
all
don't have
all the budgets and reopening Disneyland and nothing else. Did you guys see that? So today, so they're having an event at Disneyland where it's not reopening, but California Adventure is reopening for shopping, for food tasting, and wine tasting. And people were in line this morning at 9 a.m. and a lot of people didn't get their tickets till 2. They waited like 4.5 to 5 hours to buy these tickets to go to California Adventure to do wine tasting and food
and
tasting.
they don't have rides open? It's just
No rides, just all open food tasting.
So are they using it like a venue?
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. And they're still charging like $70-something to like get in.
Wow.
It just goes to show you how much they value the rides,
Yeah.
and how much so I just can't pay $60 to $70 to get in to go pay for food and for
if it came with free
merchandise.
food,
Like,
it's different. You know what I mean? If it
yeah,
came with-
exactly. Like, it's crazy.
But you're not paying for the food. What are you paying for, Narik? The ambiance.
The ambiance. Exactly. Skywalker Mike, you gonna hop in this in the group
Yes,
watch?
I'm
All
going
right,
in.
smooth. And then Sin, just activate it and we'll hopefully we will be good.
Right. Disco, I appreciate you, bro. You're the best. I miss you.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
It's
the
been
man,
a
bro. So some
Um,
people got through. Let's go.
Some people
yeah,
got through.
I saw some people already posting it on I saw Instagram live story right now, like, oh my gosh, it's starting. And I'm like, I'm staying away
But-
from you.
Go in there, put pause at 0, and then so that way it's
Right.
easier to.
Yeah. I
line
must
it
try to
up
start
with
up the
it.
stream, and if it lets me through, then we'll go from there. But it's still
Okay.
telling me it's down, but it's all good. We'll get it going.
Damn.
Yeah, man. Miss y'all too.
The excitement
too,
is
man.
building up even more.
You know
It
what's
is. I'm
wild
more
is
hype.
that if you go to
that's
any of the
fun.
WandaVision episodes, like if you try to press on episode number 1, it's gonna work perfectly fine. But if you go to episode 9, it's not gonna work.
Interesting.
So I'm on right now, individually. So it might just be the group watch setting, that are down. So I'm not sure if you guys just want to watch individually. Then we could just try to sync up together. Because I kind of want to get it going.
I feel you. I do feel you.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's do it.
Let me see if I can load it up on mine. And
Easy
then-
call.
I don't hate Disney Plus. I love the platform. I just
No, the
feel
platform's
like
trash.
they can no. Like the idea of it, I guess.
Oh, yeah. It just
What it
wasn't
could
put
be.
together well.
Right. No, it wasn't at all. It was just thrown together.
Hold on, we're loading up. Okay, paused, zeroing back.
I'm paused at 1 second exactly.
Oh, you're paused at 1 second. I'm paused at 0. I brought it all the way back.
Yeah, pause it at 1 second, and then once everybody's loaded up,
That's
chat. If you guys are ready, Disco, I know you're ready, bro. Let's just watch it together. Let's kind of just talk. We'll be in chat, but we'll try not to talk too much so we don't distract from the show. But if I react like a little girl, mind your guys' business. Yeah, thanks.
Same.
All right, guys, let's do
All right,
it.
guys. Alrighty, once again, no more group watch. We are officially gonna watch episode 9. Productive Culture, thank you once again for bearing with us. With that being said, starting from 5 on 1. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey yo, let's go.
Let's go.
Previously on WandaVision. Snooper's gonna snoop.
Oh, mine's loading. That's too bad.
It's all good. I'll tell you exactly where I'm at.
It was all good just a week ago.
I'm done. We're at 24 seconds right now, bro.
Word.
It's like slightly delayed, but it's fine, guys. We got this. We're still in the recap.
Okay. Interesting. Well,
Alrighty, it's on the loading screen. I'm on 54 seconds.
Yeah, it's not catching up, so I'll probably be a little bit behind you guys.
yeah, I probably won't say too much.
Yeah, we'll keep the reactions to a minimum. Let's do this. I'm gonna mute my mic for now, but yeah, guys, I'm hyped.
All right.
Oh yes.
I'm excited.
Mm. Wow. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. God damn.
So she did get hit, but she's not captured.
Yeah. Nariki with the bet.
I think I win the bet. I don't know. Just saying.
Not really. Keep
Just
watching.
saying. All right.
This is just insane. This is just crazy.
Nuts. Oh.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Without any hex, he's a wrap. He's a goner.
Okay, you're not that far behind, I believe. Wait, are you caught up with us, Narik?
Yeah, I'm probably about like a few seconds before I'm at 419.
I'm
so
at
like
1430. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm with Sincere. I think we're like 10 minutes between, but still, so far, it's lived up to the hype.
Where the hell's Darcy?
She's still driving the truck. I don't know. Oh man. Oh, what the heck? I see now. What the heck? Old Mexican standoff.
Gotta love those.
Just getting chills, honestly. Just okay. So the Fission has spoken, and yeah, it's not James Spader, sadly, but that's okay.
That's a super missed opportunity, but
Yeah.
I guess.
James Spader is the guy who voiced Ultron in Age of Ultron. Yeah. And he was credited in the casting, but I guess he hasn't showed up yet, supposedly. They missed the opportunity with this part. Oh. What? Oh my gosh. Get his ass. Oh. What'd I tell you, Sincere? I said it earlier. Better late than never. I gotta look up what that means real quick. Bring this up later. Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. There it is. Wait. Wait. Oh, okay. I think I understand it. Oh, damn,
Yo,
I'm fanboying so much right now. Me and you are in the same spot, Sincere. So this, wow, just wow. Yeah, you're good. We're not spoiling much, but yes, this you'll get to it and you will see, Jordan. This is you hear that, Sincere? You hear what they're saying? That is
I'm with you. This is crazy.
whoa.
I know what Wanda's doing. If Wanda's a Scarlet Witch, that means Agatha can't contain all that power. She's gonna overload her. I'm pretty sure. That's just a theory, though.
He might be onto something.
Maybe. Oh, okay, yeah. This reminds me of something that I've seen. This reminds me of Indiana Jones with the skull. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie. It's random, but all the knowledge. Mm, 25 minutes left still. Oh, beautiful.
Let's fucking go.
Did she trick her?
She doesn't understand how to use it either.
The hexes are ruined.
Oh, she was creating. Oh, only she taught her this.
That was fire.
She taught her this. I didn't think she was gonna pick that up. And it's on each. Oh, it's how many sides of hex?
6.
On each.
Or no, I think it's 5.
Each wall. On
Yeah.
each wall, there's just like in her layer.
No, there's 6. Yeah, there's 6 in a hexagon.
Mm-hmm.
She taught her in the comics, taught her in the show. Fire.
She did teach her, just in a way that was different. Like Marvel, they just pretty much they just did it in a different way. They're good at that.
That's it. That's the vision.
Oh, okay. That's dope.
No way, dude.
Fire reveal. Super fire. Let's go.
Yo, that costume?
Beast. Disco, you seeing this, man? Crazy.
Dubs in the chat, boys.
I didn't have my subtitles on the whole time, but I just turned them on. I don't know.
I didn't even realize that I didn't have mine on.
Oh, dubs.
Dubs.
W. That's a lot of dubs. Dubs for everyone.
Here? Yes, go.
Oh. Ah, nice. I love to hear it. If I need you, I will come for you. What's up with all the sword agents in the back?
They're under the boys' control.
Oh, the boys?
Yeah.
Okay. I must have missed that part. Hmm.
Okay, there's 18 minutes left, which means like 11 minutes left with
Yeah.
like the freaking credits.
Unless they shorten the credits. Nah, I doubt it.
Nah,
Doubt
For
it.
this episode.
it ain't over yet. It ain't over.
Yeah, that's why I'm curious what's
What
about to happen.
what happened to Peter?
That's Ralph.
Yeah,
Is it?
that's Ralph. That's what his real name was Ralph, and that's who Agnes was talking about as far as her husband was concerned.
She just took over his house and took over, yeah, pretty much controlled him. So it's not multiverse yet.
Well, what about the powers? Yeah.
Well,
She did that.
we'll go over that.
I don't know.
Good night, chaps. It's crazy.
Okay, time for the adult convo now.
The boys are gonna disappear.
We'll see what happens. But by the sound of that music,
Eh. He looks high as hell in that picture.
where did
The other Vision go?
go?
It's probably gonna come out right now.
He went to go get Doctor Strange.
Now we're also you know that we're gonna get extra credits here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you can't end like this though.
This is the Hex Vision, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Bars.
His fingernails dirty as hell. Wanda about to kiss two visions. I'm done.
Oh, is that a tear? I thought I saw a tear. He didn't tell her. Or I don't know. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, she's still the villain to them. Yep. FBI. Wow.
Narik, where you at?
Credits are rolling right now.
Credits are rolling just right now. Okay. End credit scene. I'm sure Wanda's gonna head to Strange's like
We don't know what's about to happen.
I don't know.
I don't think so,
I
man.
don't
It might
think
be
so.
it might be too early. Honestly, it might be a little bit too early.
So where's Other Vision? I don't know, man. This is
I know it's
man.
crazy. We're gonna see, and then we'll
Yeah, the
we'll take some
post-credits.
time, and after the post credits, we'll take some time and talk about everything that we saw. But wow, what an episode!
Darcy's so fun. A Skywalker call it. Okay, so who won the bet? Because she wasn't really captured.
She
Also-
was captured, fam. She was hurt.
captured. She was captured.
All right, I'll spend
no
$5
recon,
cash up,
yeah.
I guess. All right.
Send the 5.
But my main question is, okay, so that's Ralph.
Yeah.
Ralph.
Yes.
Right.
Where was he right there at the end, though?
He's just in his house?
Yeah, like he got released from.
Okay, so even though he was released from the Hex, he still had powers.
No, he
under-
didn't have powers after.
No, he did, because he ran up to the sword agents.
No, that wasn't him. That was
That was Speed?
yeah, that was Speed.
Yeah, I must have missed that part.
Yeah, that was Speed and Wiccan. They were doing that.
End credit scene. Let's see.
How did she give him powers?
I'm a little bit behind, so don't tell me.
Mhm. Oh, you love to see it.
Oh,
Nice.
Let me guess.
You'll see.
Yep. Nice.
Wait. Old friend of your mother's. She talking about Fury, maybe?
Talking about Fury, fam.
Yeah.
nice.
Monica's gonna start running sword. Watch. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, because Tyler Hayward is arrested.
Yeah, it's fire.
There's still one more end credit scene.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so was that the special guest?
I don't think so,
The
but
straw?
if it was, then that's a pretty big thing, but not obviously what we were looking for.
Well, Paul Bettany said they're gonna be upset when it's me, which is, well, because we still don't know where Other Vision's at, but we still don't see this other end credit scene yet. But I don't know, man. There's a lot of moving pieces. We called it right when it came to the scroll, not necessarily Hayward, but scroll.
You know what's funny? Right when that scroll came up, that was a sword agent that was working with Tyler Hayward, I think.
No, it's working with
No, I
with
know.
Fury.
No, I know, but she morphed into somebody who was the sword agent, because I think that was the same one.
I don't think it was. She looked a little bit different.
That wasn't his like sidekick girl. That wasn't her.
That
Tyler
looked like her.
Hayward.
No, it was somebody different.
Because that was my first reaction. But either way, that was nice. There's Scroll in the FBI too.
The scroll
Man.
everywhere, bro.
Yeah, they're everywhere. That Secret Invasion's gonna tell us that they're everywhere.
So I was sent by an old friend of your mother, more than likely either Captain Marvel,
Fury.
which I doubt, or it's
Fury.
Fury.
Because she said, "We heard you're grounded," which is what Tyler Hayward said to her.
Where
when
she's not
she
really
came
grounded.
back
It
to
was
Sword.
just it was more than likely a lie.
No, it wasn't a lie.
It wasn't a lie. She was grounded.
She was grounded.
Oh.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
cool thing about this is that the I forgot the name of the mutant, but there's a mutant that runs sword. So if they're switching that up to not have that mutant run it, and now it's gonna be Monica because she's now a mutant because of her
Right.
powers.
Mhm.
That's a really good,
That's a good tie-in.
yeah, it's a good tie-in. It's a good tie-in.
All right, and next end credit scene is about to come up right now. It's towards the end of it.
All right.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun 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 dun.
Where is this?
Oh, is it what I'm
hold
thinking it
Hold
is?
on. She's chilling at Thanos' guest house. I think this is what everybody's been waiting for.
Oh,
On some Doctor Strange. She's trying to figure out how to bring him back. That's it.
okay. That's the end of the episode. Well, Rick's wrapping up right now.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
All right. Well, so let's do this. All right, guys. If you're still in the chat, thank you for rocking with us.
we will still be talking about the episode.
We're going to be talking right now. So give us a quick moment to regroup. But with that being said, Derbs, roll the intro music. Let's go. What's going on, y'all? It is your boy, A Sincere, Young Cinny, Young Flacco, back here with a quick dive, episode number 7. How y'all doing? This is a special episode because we're watching right at the end of WandaVision. But before I get right into it, let me introduce my co-stars one time.
Welcome, Mike.
Hey,
Rick, that's cool. What up? What up?
what up, brethren? All right, guys. Special episode, quick dive, episode 7. This is live for those that are listening later on. But if you're watching with us right now, what is good? We just watched the last episode of WandaVision, the finale. A lot to cover, a lot to go over. We're gonna try to keep it short and sweet. But yo,
how you guys feeling?
I don't know how to feel. There's a mix of emotion from what did I expect towards I didn't get what I wanted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But how y'all feeling? How y'all feeling?
I mean, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that for sure. I think that what this tells me is that they weren't going to speed up everything as like fast as we thought. Because if we would have saw the types of reveals that we would have come to expect, that means that they're moving at a pace that's like way faster than they actually want to move. Right. So I thought that was pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I was still shocked.
Skywalker's taking it in.
I'm still taking it in. So to start off the episode, I guess the beginning when the white vision comes through and is trying to kill Wanda, I thought that was so crazy to me because she looked at him and she's like, Vision, like it's you. You know, I think she knew it was the vibranium vision. And also looked like Vision
compared to the fake vibranium she created.
Yeah,
right.
I think she was able to tell the difference right there. I think she was more shocked to see that one.
Right,
because
powered up and
I don't think she didn't expect that. She didn't think Tyler Hayward. Obviously, Monica was trying to tell her that, but
that was pretty crazy. Just to see that. The episode was action packed, like right from the jump.
It flowed flawless, in my opinion. I think it flowed well. Again, it didn't hit expectations in the sense like we all throughout this whole series had our own preconceived idea of what we wanted. But all that aside, I'm happy with it.
The spoiler that I saw did not show up. Thank God, because I don't know how it would have fit.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
tell us what that
this
spoiler was.
the spoiler I saw was Magneto.
Oh no, come on, fam. I would have
And
told you that already.
it
Like,
made
nah,
sense because of Quicksilver
He's over here
nah.
like, I'm here to get my son. By the
and
way, you're my daughter.
and the
Yeah,
House
no,
of
that wouldn't
M
happen.
reference. I was like, okay,
Which Magneto though? The
It
newer
didn't
one?
show his face. It just showed the background. It just showed him like pretty much grabbing Vision towards him. So I didn't see
Oh,
if it didn't show
nah,
face.
nah.
Um,
They ain't gonna do
it
that.
was fan made, but it was really good fan made trailer. So that's
Yeah.
why I was like, oh wow, this looks like a leak, but it wasn't.
Well, it's crazy because we thought that we were going to get all of these additional characters. We
Mhm.
thought we were
Right.
going to get Mephisto. We thought we were going to get Reed Richards. We thought we were going to get Doctor Strange. We thought, all of that was going to happen. So, I'm kind of upset that like Elizabeth Olsen said, "Oh, we're going to get that Luke Skywalker moment," and we didn't get that. Like that wasn't
I
there
think
wasn't anybody that really came that I mean, even with the scroll that got revealed and
Right.
like
yeah, it's not
that's not
Skywalker
a
level.
Luke Skywalker moment. No. If
I'm trying
I
to
thought
think
Nick
who it
Fury
could be.
was gonna be in the movie theater, which I would have been like, oh, okay, I feel you, like that's pretty dope. But
Mhm.
not even that. I was like, come on.
I thought Strange was gonna come out of like the screen. Like
Yeah,
we are gonna see the
supposedly we were supposed to get Strange. I don't know.
we'll get him. I think he
Obviously,
still has
yeah,
to
in
teach
the movie.
Wanda. Or as far as we know, Wanda's gonna learn on her own.
She's gonna learn on her own. That's
Well,
what
it
it
seems
seemed
like
like.
she's learning on her own right
Yeah,
now.
which is crazy. Another big reveal of this episode is that they dropped the name of the book, so it is officially the Darkhold, which is
And
from
Agents of Shield.
Agents of Shield.
That's why I started watching it because I heard
Yes.
about that.
So if you haven't seen Agents of Shield, the Darkhold takes place there, and this is really surprising because Agents of Shield hasn't really been connected to the MCU. Since it's kind of come out, and a lot of people wanted it to be. And when they dove into the Darkhold, they brought. I mean, I don't want to ruin it for Skywalker Mike because he hasn't seen it yet, but they brought another
Oh, you can say it.
anti-hero.
You know.
Okay, so Ghost Rider came.
Oh,
And-
I did hear Ghost Rider
Yeah.
was in it.
So Ghost Rider was a part of that whole thing. So it was just like it was really, really crazy, and the magic that was in it looked like Doctor Strange's magic. So a lot of people were like, okay, there has to be a connection. So they've officially made that connection.
So what you're saying is Agents of Shield isn't going to be retconned.
No, it is not. This means that
That's
Agents of
good.
Shield
That is awesome.
happen.
I'm going to keep watching.
Now it could be,
It's a
it
lot.
could still be in a multiverse because the
Mhm.
Darkhold does look different than the one that is in Agents of Shield.
True.
Right.
But we again, damn it, Marvel, they just keep tricking us with this multiverse thing. Like we think that it exists, but it doesn't. They did it with Spider-Man Far
Why?
From Home, and now they've done it with Pietro.
Why did they
Right.
bring Evan Peters?
To
though?
throw us off. That's all it
No,
is.
they just did it to throw it off. Yeah, that's
So
it.
why?
He's playing a different character altogether.
Because they can. That's the thing. Like, I'll just leave it at that. They can. Like they I think we talked about it before on a few quick dives ago where Feige knows exactly how he's a fan too. He knows how we operate. He knows how we think, and he knows all the theories that are going to come with it. So for him to throw in something like that just to throw us off is super nuts.
Hate you, Feige. Because
Man.
I love Feige.
Because it's like, okay, so you bring in Evan Peters, and everybody knows Evan Peters as the Quicksilver in the mutant realm, obviously in a whole different Fox universe.
Mhm.
Obviously, they're trying to bring that now, so it's like, oh, they did it
Right.
right away.
Mhm.
But to just pull the rug under us like that is.
But Marvel's been doing this. They did it with the Mandarin and Iron Man 3. Like,
the Mandarin is
terrible.
different because we hadn't seen the Mandarin before. The
Well,
difference is we've seen this Quicksilver before.
I feel you. I'm mostly just saying that they've always pulled the rug under us. You know, they
Right.
have to because we end up coming to all these conclusions that they're like, yeah, we can't make it seem like that's actually what's happening. It's going to throw everything off.
Do you think they'll fix it? Do you think they will make him Quicksilver?
I don't know. I don't know if they have to, because it's already been done. Like from what it seems like that they're going to be doing mutants and they're not necessarily doing the X-Men.
There was an announcement today on, which is today is March 5th, that they are making a mutants show. I forget what it's called. It's just called the
Yeah.
Mutants.
Yes, I think that they're going to treat it like the Avengers. So you're going to have some mutants that get spotlighted. They'll have their own solo
WandaVision.
films. You'll get some mutants that will have their own shows, and then they're going to assemble them like how they did with the Avengers, where we might get X-Men. So we might even get like an Xavier show. We might get like a Cyclops show, like only. You know, there's going to be different things like that.
Likely they will be recasting everybody.
Yes. I think they're going to recast everybody. It's unfortunate, but I think so.
It's so sad because it's just so much easier to bring those characters, especially. I mean, they did a great job in their movies,
Right?
but I guess that's a different discussion for a different day.
For sure.
Other than one more thing, other than Jennifer Lawrence's role, but
don't
yeah,
recast that.
one of the parts that I really liked was when the two visions were in the library.
Yes,
That part. I didn't expect it to happen this fast, and I didn't think that other vision was going to be so conscious,
be so comparable as Vision.
Yeah. Well, like he had to, you know, because like when you meet someone with that kind of intellect, like it almost challenged him to like meet him at his intellect, you know, because once he said, "Oh, I'm not the real Vision," it was like, "Oh, well, like." My directive is to take on the real Vision. So now what?
I took it as the ship of Theseus. I don't know what I'm looking that up right now.
Yeah, I took it as like, oh, he's about to make him self-destruct. Let's go. It's a dub.
Well, it's like a philosophy story about like if you have something that is the first time you build it, if it gets worn and then you refurbish it or you fix it or you restore it, is it still the thing that it was?
Right. Is it the original, basically?
Is it the original? And if it's not, some philosophers will say, yeah, it is, because it's still using the same material.
Right. The key
exactly.
Component,
but other people would say, no, it's not, because it's worn, you know, like there's been things that are added to it.
And the things are being upheld by the newer things.
Exactly. Yeah, so when you have those kinds of philosophy conversations, you really, really like put it. It's kind of like a stalemate. It was like a chess game that we just saw of the minds trying to figure that out. And Steerman, what do you mean? What do we think
about the
think
episode?
About what?
I think the episode. Yeah, no, the episode itself. It was awesome. Ultimately, it was just a good episode. It was a fight scene from the beginning to the end. Obviously, not all the way to the end, but I don't know. I thought it was awesome.
I thought it was really, really cool, man. Yeah. I love the fight scene between Wanda and Agatha.
I wish we would have saw more of Monica, but I know we will in the future.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think we got gypped a little bit. We got gypped a little bit with Monica.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. This is the thing with the MCU fan base. This is the thing about like how crazy the loyalty is and how much we nerd out. They literally gave us 10% of the 100% we were expecting, right? Where we're expecting everything to be jam-packed as last episode, where we're gonna see these things more likely coming.
Yeah, we have to remember WandaVision is the beginning of Phase 4.
Right.
You know, so this is just the beginning of everything. Like Sincere said, we are just getting 10% of the 100% that we're getting.
Right.
There's gonna literally the first thing to drop for the Phase 4, and then we get Captain.
We get
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
We get Loki. We get Shang-Chi, which I'm really excited for. We get Hawkeye. It's gonna be awesome.
So what I like is that, like, kind of going off of what JMK is saying right now.
He's gonna bring up the question.
Right. So what JMK is saying right now is season 2 confirmed. So I like calling it a season finale because this is just a continuation of the story. So I'm considering the MCU as the title of the show, where WandaVision is just a chapter. You know what I mean? Yeah. So this isn't a series finale. This is a season finale of this chapter of what's going to come next, where the next season is basically going to be Falcon and Winter Soldier. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think that they're gonna make any second seasons of these shows because they have so many stories to tell
Right.
Flesh
that
out, yeah.
that they just have to focus on all these new heroes and new things. But I think
It-
just like the
It could
movies,
happen.
yeah, well,
I
just
think
like
it
the
could happen.
movies, a lot of these characters are gonna end up in the show. You know,
Right.
they're gonna pull up for an episode like.
Yeah, we'll
Just like
see
how
them
we
along
saw
the way.
Ant-Man and we had Falcon in Ant-Man, that was just like a really cool
Just
instance.
slightly, yeah.
Exactly, so I think that they're going to do that more now that these shows are blending into one story.
There was something interesting that Agatha said. Before she was permanently put where she was going to stay.
Right.
She said, "You don't know what you've unleashed. You're gonna need me."
Mhm.
So that is telling me either that's gonna relate. We'll see Agatha in Multiverse of Madness, maybe,
Mhm.
or there can be. I saw like a little fan poster today on IG of a Scarlet Witch show.
Right.
Or it could even be a movie. At this point, Marvel Disney can flesh that out. Obviously, maybe it won't even happen. It's a theory, but it's a possibility, obviously. Especially after Agatha said that. I wonder what she was talking about. I want to know. Maybe she was just trying to trick her so she doesn't
Mhm.
stay there. That could
Right.
be a big possibility because
No,
she was already tricking her into giving her powers.
I mean, Agatha was definitely knows things that Scarlet Witch just doesn't,
Right.
So she knows of the good and the evil. She mentioned the Sorcerer Supreme.
She does.
She's I
They're
don't know if
stronger.
I don't know if
than
she
Sorcerer.
like was just gaslighting her by saying that or if it's
I
true.
don't think so.
If it is true, then that tells me that with Doctor Strange, they're mixing it up. They're making it a little bit different. However, with Doctor Strange, it doesn't seem like that Wanda will be joining as a part of his school, that it'll be more of an actual partner in controlling the multiverse and figuring out all the things that have happened.
Yeah.
One thing I will say though is I thought that there would be more of an effect from her kind of casting of all of the magic, because at the end of Far From Home, we still did get like a multiverse version of J. Jonah Jameson.
Right.
And so something has to occur that's going to throw everything off. And my guess now, that because we all thought it was going to be Wanda and like her just like exploding in power, but it seems like she's going to actually learn how to control it. It seems like that it's going to be Loki. I think Loki messing with the timeline is what's going to
Bring
cause that multiverse
Strange
of
and-
madness. Yeah, I think it's
Right.
gonna. Strange probably won't end up in the show, but I think that there has to be things that trigger this multiverse to explode or to become mad. Or they might just save it. They might save all of it for the Doctor
They
Strange
just
movie.
keep it tucked away. Right.
Yeah, like the start of the Doctor Strange movie is not gonna start, in my mind, it's not gonna start where we are. It's gonna show Doctor Strange coming back from the blip and all of the craziness that's happened from then, and it's gonna like catch us up in pockets,
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's been confirmed that Wanda is in Doctor Strange, correct?
Yes, she is casted. That is confirmed.
I wonder where they'll meet or how they meet. Maybe, like you said, it could be with Loki. Loki could tie it all in. That is crazy. Somebody over here, a steerman, said, "I'm surprised, but kind of happy that Doctor Strange didn't show up. That would have been too obvious. They are letting us think more, and I believe we will get the answer in Falcon and Winter Soldier and Loki."
Mhm.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes, that is
I agree
probably-
with that.
Yeah.
I think more Loki than we will in Falcon and Winter Soldier. I think Falcon and Winter Soldier will deal with like another side of what's going on. Kind of, I think in Falcon and Winter Soldier, we're going to see what some of the villains have been doing during this time for the whole world. Because WandaVision was very isolated, and Loki is going to be traveling everywhere. So Falcon and Winter Soldier is going to be the only thing that's kind of centralized in our world as it is after the blip.
Right.
So I'm interested.
Where it takes place in the
Yeah.
real time of everything else, what everybody else is
Exactly.
dealing with. Everything's more aware and conscious. I got you.
Yep.
I don't know. When we're going over like the Loki series right now, something kind of popped in my head where he's going to do something that's going to be equivalent to the Big Bang, where something causes burst, where it's basically everything's going to not tie together, but the multiverses are going to chain together. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. But let's kind of. I know we're kind of sidetracking, but this episode, best scene, the freaking ruins, dude.
Yeah, the runes. She was pretty much all the blasts to the walls was her putting a rune on each one.
Which is funny because I'm just like, yo, her aim's trash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't really take that into account. I was just so blown away by the fight scene. And then when you're like, I see what she's doing, and I was like, what could she be doing? But it reminded me from, I had mentioned it during the stream. If you guys have ever seen, I think it's Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. I thought that's what was happening, where she's getting all the knowledge, but it's too much knowledge for her, and then she just blows up. I thought that's what you were referring to.
I thought that's what was happening too.
I kind of sound like an Iron Man 3. I forget the antagonist's name, but like where he just Killian, where he basically absorbs all that power until it becomes too much and he basically self-destructs. You know what I mean? That's what I was assuming. But I like where they went. I don't think anybody was expecting that. Nobody was expecting Wanda to make a self-conscious, crazy like plot twist like that because she's so like vulnerable. I don't think we've seen Wanda yet not act on emotion where she's literally like 200 IQ. You know what I mean? Just boom.
Yeah.
Play the game. Insane highlight.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
She was playing the game that Agatha was playing. I mean, like in the comic books, Agatha teaches Wanda how to use her powers, and she did it in a way in the show. Obviously,
Wanda was more observant than we thought that she was about it. And I think her mutant ability and her being the Scarlet Witch, also seeing how it was something that is forged, that. You know, it's with the vision, and a big reveal is that she has a piece of the Mind Stone. Like,
well, that's what we kind of touched on based on the last quick dive. Like, as soon as she came in contact, boom. But what I loved even more is that when she became the Scarlet Witch at the end, we literally saw the vision that she saw in the Mind Stone of where she's gonna end up. And I thought that was super dope how they literally lined up. Like, I kind of want to look at both screenshots and line them up. But man,
I thought it was really dope. Going back to Vision when he gave the cataract vision his memories back, and we see Ultron, we see him fighting with the Avengers, we see all that, and I think that's really dope. Where do you guys think, early theories right here, where do you guys think he went?
Oh man.
Like, who else is he close to like that?
Well, I mean, he was technically created from Stark. You know, like he has Jarvis in him.
Okay, I have a theory.
You know, go ahead.
I believe he went to Wakanda.
He went to go get that USB drive that Shuri had.
Because I'm just thinking, like, where could he have gone? You know, like, and the last thing he probably remembers is being in Wakanda. You know, that's probably one of his fondest memories before being blown to, you know, his head being yanked out of his skull pretty much. Yeah. So that would be really cool. Maybe we can see Vision in Black Panther 2.
I think that would be really cool as well. I think he's gonna go kind of search for answers also. I don't know if he's going to end up staying white or if he's going to like add some color to himself. But I think it's going to be really, really, I mean, he might even go to space. Like, who knows? Like, he's free now to kind of go wherever he wants. But I think he's also, I think he's going to meet back up with Scarlet Witch though. Yeah. And she doesn't know that he did that, you know, to Vision. And I feel like that they did that so that if they never bring him back, then it's kind of like it doesn't impede on the story, you know. But it's open, so they could bring him back if they wanted to continue telling the story between her and Vision.
Yeah, I'm bummed because I can't even think of a theory. I'm just like, yo, all right, he's kind of just chilling in isolation, and just
it's hard because everything. This is new. This is, like I had mentioned before, this is the beginning of Phase 4. We don't have anything else playing out. This is the only part of the story we have so far. So we don't have like We don't have stuff from a previous movie that we can be like, oh, this is gonna jump in, or this is gonna jump in. This is all fresh, and
It's just not enough puzzle pieces yet, man.
Yeah.
It's just there's all these empty spaces, and this is what they're doing throughout the whole series, and they're leaving these big arbitrary open spaces for us to fill. And then they know we're gonna mess up, which we have. Like we just proved it watching this episode. So I don't know. Like I'm bummed, but I'm hype at the same time because I'm like I'm glad I'm wrong. You know what I mean? But,
no, I'm with you on that.
What I loved at the end when we got that end credit scene with Wanda, she's basically, I forget what's it called in Doctor Strange, where like the out of body experience that they have.
Yeah, that's what
it's like an astral projection.
Yeah, that's basically what she was doing.
Well, yeah, it's a spell that Doctor Strange has done in order for him to learn everything, and how fast he did was like he basically spent 100% of the time reading and researching while his body was doing the regular life,
basically rejuvenating. That's basically what Wanda's doing. It's just
pretty
like
much.
I'm tired. Let me, you know what I mean?
And she's studying the Darkhold, which is crazy because man, it was just that magic, like her putting the spell on Agatha and then Agatha turning that spell around like mid spell, like was crazy, just like.
Oh, Agatha's coming back.
Yeah, she's gonna come back.
Right. I think Wanda, I think, kind of going off of what you said, Skywalker, how she said that you need me. I think this would be something that Wanda's going to need from her. So she's going to get tied in some way, somehow. I'm not sure on what extent.
She said, if I need you, in order to find you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. And hopefully we get the kids back, and they'll probably be older when they come back too.
Yeah.
Poor boys. I mean, at least they were asleep when they died.
Yeah.
That's crazy, yeah.
Where they were also a piece of the Mind Stone, where their powers are fire.
Yes, Steerman 100 mentioned, I believe Falcon and the Winter Soldier will focus more on answering the sword aspect, and Loki will focus more on answering the multiverse of madness aspect. Yes, and we did mention that how this phase is more about magic and mutants, and pretty much Hawkeye and Falcon and the Winter Soldier will focus on Earth, everything that's happening on Earth, which will include stuff with S.H.I.E.L.D. and Sword. I don't know if S.H.I.E.L.D. is still a thing and it's just Sword now, but I'm really hyped to see
where it goes.
With Sword, at least, because Tyler Hayward is arrested, FBI intervened. Is Nick Fury going to come back to Earth? He's going to stay in space. I guess we'll find more about that in Falcon.
You're going to need a Sword Authority on Earth if Monica's heading to space. Who better than Jimmy Woo?
Gotta get FBI, I think.
They're going to bring him on board, man. They're going to bring him on.
He's about to run both. Yo, but don't forget so I disagree in the sense that it's going to answer the sword aspect, because Cap went back, returned the stones, and he's like we mentioned like tons of episodes ago, he could have corrected preventing S.H.I.E.L.D. from being corrupt and preventing Hydra. We don't know that yet, and we haven't tackled that yet. And I'm sure that's what we're going to tackle in Falcon and Winter Soldier, is seeing the work of what Cap did when he goes back and basically lives his life.
I don't know if Cap really did all that, because I feel like it would have messed with the timeline way too much, and it would have obviously created a whole new timeline.
Well, obviously it's going to mess with the timeline, though, because basically he altered it by going back and living his life. You know what I mean? No matter what, the timeline is going to be altered, because
it would be I think it would be a different timeline. I think
that's what I'm thinking. We're going to jump back into Falcon and Winter Soldier, where key components, like they're going to be conscious of kind of everything that happened, right? But they're going to jump into the arena of what Cap has rebuilt. Exactly. So I could be completely wrong, but like we mentioned tons of episodes ago, kind of going over Endgame, we don't know where Cap left off. We don't know what he did to prevent Hydra from kind of corrupting S.H.I.E.L.D. So we're going to pretty much see the fruits of the labor. But I could be completely wrong.
And I honestly think that we'll see that aspect in Loki also, because Loki is going to be traveling similar to what Cap did,
but more reckless.
way more reckless. Way more, because his thing is about chaos, right? And I think that the Temporal Variance Authority has done their best to keep the timeline straight. But I think that what we're going to find out is that the timeline doesn't want to be straight. it wants to be chaotic. There's going to be all these different things that are happening. It brings in Kang the Conqueror. It brings in Loki. It brings in the Fantastic Four and Immortus. It brings in Iron Lad. There are all these time-based entities that are waiting to break out of this whole thing. And with Doctor Strange, I mean, he's the only one that can kind of clean it up.
Yeah. No, yeah. I wonder what Doctor Strange is doing, you know, like in Spider-Man, he's saying Spider-Man's like, where's Doctor Strange? Well, he's busy doing his own thing.
Bro, he's
And
trying to repair the universes.
But what, I mean, yes, I know that, but like when you come back snapped, what is your main priority? What is your go-to? Like, obviously you go back and you see what's wrong. What is the main thing that's on, like, what's the first thing on his list? Like,
Right.
do you think it's has to do with Mephisto? I mean,
I think it has to do with the villains that would be locked up. Like we saw him take on Dormammu in the first Doctor Strange. Dormammu is beyond an entity that you can kill. You know, it's
Right.
he's on a just a different level. And I think that Doctor Strange knows of these entities, kind of like what Steerman is saying over here. You know, he thinks Dormammu might have some kind of involvement. Absolutely, because Dormammu is a type of villain that is a celestial villain. It's you can't just get rid of him. Even
Right.
Mephisto is like tied to our reality and tied to our universe, even though that he's a villain. But Dormammu's in a totally different caliber, with like the Living Tribunal and the Beyonder and all of that kind of stuff with the Eternals. And it's just, I think Doctor Strange coming back, that's his first thing, is like, what villains have broken out? Like, who's plotting what? Because I've been gone for 5 years and I haven't been able to check in on these incantations, check in on these villains, make sure that they're still locked up. All kinds of things could have happened.
not only that, what's I totally forget his name. It slips my mind, but the other sorcerer that was in the Doctor Strange.
Wong.
No, not Wong.
Oh, Mordo.
Yeah, Mordo.
Yes. Yep.
I think, yeah, he might even be the first thing on his list. Obviously at the end of Doctor Strange, if he wasn't snapped, at least, which I don't think he was snapped.
I don't think he was snapped.
Yeah, so he's probably
He's out here catching bodies,
he's
leveling
3 years,
up.
he's 3 years ahead of Doctor Strange, pretty much. You
Yes.
know, he's probably going around freeing these villains, saying, "Hey, there's nobody that can stop you. Just go do what you're gonna do, and you know I can help you out as long as you help scratch my back, I scratch your back." It can be something like that, you know.
I can't wait to see that, because he's played by a really, really great actor who also has vast knowledge, like the same type of knowledge that Doctor Strange has. And that's one of the things that I feel like the MCU needs to establish, or is people with knowledge. Because Iron Man's gone, Cap is gone, and Thor isn't as knowledgeable as we thought. So you have people like Captain Marvel, who's been around for a while, that we haven't actually seen with her 30 plus years of knowledge of the universe. We haven't seen Nick Fury and all the knowledge that he has acquired. We have Doctor Strange, all the knowledge that he's acquired, Mordo, like, and whenever Reed Richards gets brought in, like, depending on where they bring him in,
John Krasinski, sadly.
We're gonna see.
I'm just trying to see Emily Blunt in that Fantastic Four
Quick
costume,
question
bro.
somebody has: what exactly is Darkhold? What does it offer? I think you can answer this one, Narik.
Yeah, so the Darkhold is a spell book that is it's surrounded by chaos magic, and it's basically an evil book that was in Doctor Strange's library. It's a series. There's a whole bunch of books that are there, and it can rewrite reality. So it being tied to Scarlet Witch makes sense, because Scarlet Witch's powers inherently rewrite reality as well.
Exactly.
So,
Which is strange, because she got her powers from the Mind Stone, not the Reality Stone. So
yeah, I felt that was a little strange too, honestly. Like that's a really good point. I feel like it should have came from the ether, and that they really dropped the ball when it came to the ether's like because that movie Thor: The Dark World, like it just didn't hit the way that it needed to hit, and it went to like Natalie Portman and like
So
Yeah.
stupid.
that. Yeah,
I
it
like
just was.
stupid.
I like the aesthetic of the movie.
The aesthetic is wonderful, but just the story in the movie was trash. Like I wish Taika Waititi was doing that one first, you know, and they had a more fleshed out idea, because I think that they've kind of dropped the ball with Thor altogether because of how vast it is. It's just too much to really explore. But the Darkhold is going to come into play now because Scarlet Witch has it, and Doctor Strange is going to want it. Like, because
Yeah, I'm
he's
pretty
going to.
sure that's how Doctor Strange comes into play. He's like, look, you have something I need. You're either going to come with me or I'm going to take it with you, type of thing.
Yeah.
I really hope she brings her kids back in the Doctor Strange movie,
I hope so too.
because those kids could be very vital to the future of the MCU. You know, with the Young Avengers that we're getting. Eventually, they actually haven't mentioned any shows or movies with the Young Avengers,
Except for Miss Marvel.
yeah, except for Miss Marvel. So I guess that is a little bit of a confirmation of the Young Avengers.
And they have a confirmation of America Chavez that's going to be in Doctor Strange. And America Chavez is an alien who was born on an all-female planet who could punch through, like, basically the multiverse. Like, she could punch through portals and end up in different places. So she's going to be a big part of Doctor Strange as well, because her parents her mothers were killed, and she like ran away basically in the multiverse. So she's been casted already in Doctor Strange too.
Yeah. Okay, so out of all the Infinity Stones I wanted to know more about and learn more, it had to be the Reality Stone, and now we are kind of seeing that. Yeah.
Infinity Stones, they're also kind of arbitrary. We still don't understand the full like. There's so
we
much.
don't
to
even
them.
know if we'll see them anymore. Maybe with the Time Stone. Obviously,
I feel like in the Eternals, well, he doesn't have the stones anymore.
Yeah.
They got reduced to atoms, at least in this timeline. So I feel like with the Eternals, we're gonna get a little bit more
about the Eternals
knowledge. Man, they haven't shown anything yet. The minute that they haven't shown anything for the Eternals or Shang-Chi, we know nothing about how that magic is going to relate. And the 10 rings, like that's going to be another magical artifact. And honestly, I think that the 10 rings are going to be something that is in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Like, because the 10 rings was a terrorist group that was in Iron Man 1. They were the ones that took Iron Man hostage. So I think that they're going to dabble back into that with the real Mandarin, either trying to acquire them or Zemo knowing about them and wanting to get that power as well. And just kind of like they're gonna throw that part into it. I think it's gonna have like an Indiana Jones kind of style a little bit.
Just know if I die before all this is said, I'm haunting one of y'all so I can go to the movies with you. Cause yeah, bro. But before we kind of wrap up overall, what do you guys think of the overall series? How does it set the expectations for what's gonna come to these series? Because obviously this is the first show that ties in with the MCU full force.
I think it sets it at a really high bar, especially because of the manipulating of realities, at least for WandaVision. Obviously Falcon and the Winter Soldier, they don't really have powers. When the Winter Soldier has super strength and I guess he's immortal, but yeah, there's not going to be really like these crazy super powered fights in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Obviously we won't get the same caliber of WandaVision, I think, until maybe the Eternals or Doctor Strange next year. But I really like it. I love that Marvel went this direction with shows, because you can Anthony Mackie said it in his interview on Hot Ones. You can flesh out these stories more and give these B and C characters more shine that they deserve, and you just learn to love them even more. You know? Like now we love Vision and Wanda, but before it was like there was a little nugget here and there that we got, and now we got the whole damn
Understand? We understand who they are.
Peace.
They now they're on the level of how much we know Thor, Captain America, Iron Man.
Exactly.
I got you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Norik, how you feeling?
I love it, man. I love it. I love what Marvel's doing. I think that they're challenging themselves. I think that they're approaching it with quality, and I just can't wait to see more, man. Like, honestly, I'm so impressed because if they can do what they did with WandaVision with these kind of characters, there's so many new characters like Moon Knight and like Blade and like She-Hulk, and that I'm just so excited to see.
I forget we're getting vampires.
Huh? Yeah, man, we're getting vampires, bro.
We're getting vampires. That's tight.
I mean, Agatha could end up in Blade. Who knows? Like it could be crazy, you know. So I'm just really excited. I'm really excited about it. I'm excited for Spider-Man, for Thor: Love and Thunder. Like Marvel's just gonna be killing it. They're gonna be on a tear, and here for it. We're definitely here for it. Soundflick is here for that.
Always. I think this proved everything is going to be a slow burn. The way WandaVision started off, setting up everything and getting to where we are now, I think it exceeded expectations. And I think that's what Marvel's setting up, because we have all this quantity, but it's not being released fast. So it's just quality. That's just what everything's equating to. But real quick, JMKM said in the chat, any recommendations on what viewers should go back and watch for more casual viewers for what's next? If you go back and listen to all of our deep dives, and everything we're kind of talking about, I would say go re-listen to those. But as far as MCU goes, definitely Doctor Strange. You kind of want to watch these individual films getting closer to the end of phase 3, because it's just little nuggets that are tossed in that are finally going to be addressed and talked about. I'm going to go back and watch WandaVision again, like straight through before we get Falcon and Winter Soldier. Exactly.
Which we will be covering as well. So.
Yeah, for sure.
You pretty much want to watch phase 3. And phase 3 starts with Captain America Civil War. Watch from Captain America Civil War all the way to Endgame, and you'll be good. There are going to be callbacks from before that, but you can pick those things up kind of as it goes. But for the casual viewer, phase 3 is the way to go.
Definitely. With that being said, how you guys feeling? Do you feel like we should wrap up? Is there anything that we didn't address? Chat, is there anything that you guys want to talk about left? I'm just like, I'm flustered, bro. There's so much I want to talk about, but we have all this time.
I think we're gonna wrap. And we got some movies to watch. We're gonna be having our next episode. I believe it's 43, right? Episode 43.
I believe 43, so. Yes.
Our next episode will be
soon. And we got some movies this March. This is great that we started off with this, but we have tons of movies this March that we're going to be covering. We have the Zack Snyder Justice League. We have King Kong versus Godzilla. And of course, we have Falcon and Winter Soldier, which we'll be doing quick dives on those as well, and watching a bunch of other movies that are coming. So definitely tap in with us. Make sure that you guys are subscribing. Subscribe to our YouTube.
We're going to be pod. Hit the bell, so that way every time we drop an episode, you get it. Subscribe to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever you like listening to. If you listen to podcasts, wherever you listen to podcasts, we are on it. We are going to probably be doing another episode in the near future. Probably like a Phase 4 preview. We'll probably even do like a Winter Soldier and
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
It's been a long day, bro.
So we'll do a preview of that.
Yeah, chat. If you guys want to see anything specific, let us know. Because we want to know what you guys need. We're here to provide it. Luckily, here at the Soundflick podcast, we're all nerds, but we're all great in our respective areas. The way we take things in. This is why I love my brothers right here. But with that being said, before we go, thank y'all for chilling with us. This is a very special episode. But more so, shout out to Productive Culture for powering us today. If you guys do not know, Productive Culture is your go-to place for podcasts, for music, for anything that you may need. So go ahead, follow them one time, but more so, go to productiveculture.com/podcast. Tell them the Soundflick Boys sent you. Right. They're gonna help you guys out. But with that being said, this is Quick Dive episode 7. My name is A Sincere. We got Narik That's Cool and Skywalker
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much. Blessings. We'll see y'all soon. Peace.
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 Y'all. Peace. Thank you.